First leg of the six-up is race number 5. It's a Class 4. It's over the 1,600 metres, headed by First Fontaine. Drops into Class 4 for the first time. More Than Lucky, one here of the 1,400 metres. So he goes up in trip. Enormous Honour gets a gear change. Blinkers back on. Jolly Gains just his third start. Hit a home run. Last start, course and distance winner. And down to Win for Charity. Made the running last time out. He gets Barrier 1 on Sunday.
So he's more than likely to make the running here as well. Triumphant Light is a fairly regular front runner too, so I think it might be a little bit quicker than the slow it's been predicted as, but we'll wait and see. It's an interesting race, so there's quite a few with chances.
Yeah, the show's another one that's led before, and he steps up in trip from the 1,200 up to the 16, and this is a lot more suitable for him. He did catch the eye finishing off last time. He's come in that race really well, and you can see he's really keen in his track work as well, so he's going well at the moment, is the show. So a nice piece there. Now we're going to show Dragon Dance because he's an improver. He's got absolutely zero form. He's got he ran last in his last 4 starts. He's changed stables with Armin Lee. He might be better on the dirt. I haven't put him in, but I thought it wasn't a bad bit of work. He's an improver.
Yeah, and a 10-point rating drop as well, which might
catches
bring
the eye, doesn't it?
Yeah, it certainly does. All right, he's got to still improve a little bit, I'd suggest. More Than Lucky, we've seen him race already once with that replay of Top Beautiful. And if he wins the previous, or the one before, then it's a good, obviously, reference to him. Yeah,
definitely. And look, Frankie Law's got this horse going very well at the moment. He's only had limited starts. It was a good run here. He's just beaten on the bob. So the 1,600 should suit him. He should get a nice run from Barrier 2. I think he's going to run very well.
Yep, I don't disagree with that at all. It's a competitive race, but this is interesting as well. He went from 1,000 to 1,400 here. He's up to 1,600 this time round, so they've given him different distances to run at, but he seems to be equal to the tasks.
Yeah, and that was A Beautiful as well, not Top Beautiful. A Beautiful there, he was beating there. Hit a home run at a last start course and distance winner, sort of looking for a gap at the top of the straight, but it finally came and he burst through for a win.
Well, he seems to get on well with Matthew Poon, this horse. He's interesting as well. He does most of his running in Class 5 and Class 4, but he's got a very good strike rate, 7 wins in his Hong Kong career, and with a good draw as well, Gate 4. He's gone up 5 ratings points, but I reckon he can handle that. He really hit the line well here. Again, it's a competitive race. I haven't got him on top, but I've got him in the numbers.
Exactly the same, and he's actually a Class 3 winner as well, if you go back far enough. So, as you say, he's Class 5, Class 4. As he gets on in age now, seems to be his go, but he's in form.
All right, and he has put a couple of wins together back-to-back as well, so it wouldn't be the first time if he were to do that again. Head to the trial track and have a look at First Fontaine, a class dropper here. How's he been looking?
He's been looking all right. I mean, he's run second in this trial, but he's also downgraded. And you always got to keep an eye on these ones that get downgraded. I think he's another horse that's improved. Chris So and Joe Moreira team up here, so I expect a really big run from him as well.
Yeah, they made no effort to get in with him on this trial at all. He came the scenic route and he hit the line pretty well. So, yeah, he hasn't been being beaten far in Class 3. So down into Class 4, as Paul said, he's dangerous.
And that's Grade 1, finishing in second place in that trial as well. So, again, he could give him a boost earlier on the afternoon. Triumphant Light as well.
Yeah, well, he's another sort of go-forward profile. He often has been in the past. And from Gate 10, I reckon Neil Cannell will probably have his mind made up for him here. And, yeah, he's been in pretty consistent form towards the back end of last campaign. And this is behind Master Albert, of course. And I thought he trialled pretty well. I thought that on the morning when I saw it, and I still haven't changed my mind. He doesn't get in, but I think he'll go OK.
Yeah, he's quite consistent without winning, isn't he? And I think that being by Alamosa, the 1,600 should suit as well.
All right, OK. First Fontaine's come up as favourite. I was quite keen on More Than Lucky, but you're keen on another one as well, Paul.
Yeah, I like the show. I think the show stepping up to 1,600 metres is ideal for this horse. He's by High Chaparral. And I really caught the eye when he ran 4th at his last start at Happy Valley. Goes well at Sha Tin. And he's won twice off a rating of 65 before, and he's rated 55. Dennis Yip's horses are going really well at the moment. So that's the case for the show. First Fontaine's improved, no question, and he's downgraded. More Than Lucky, I know you like him, Andrew. But I think he can run well as well in the placings. And then hit a home run for 4th. Another one, he's a Class 3 winner in Class 4. So 5, 1, 2 and 8, but I like the 5, so I'll just be backing him to win.
OK, it's probably not the best race on the card, but it caused quite a lot of head-scratching when I was looking at the form. And in the end, I've plumped for Enormous Honour. You've sort of passed the Enormous Honour baton on to me. I know, yeah, well, he's had just those 2 runs in Class 4. If you look at his form going back a little bit, over this specific trip at Sha Tin, it's very, very good in a higher grade. He's only ever won once in his entire Hong Kong career. Gate 7's not ideal, but with Jack Wong taking the £5 off, Blinkers back on, he's never been as well handicapped in his life. He comes with a bit of a health warning, the horse, but he's going to get a decent price. More Than Lucky will run a good race, I'm sure, as indeed will First Fontaine, and hit a home run very rarely lets you down. So 4, 2, 1 and 8 with a certain degree of trepidation. I'm going to say win in place, the 4, Enormous Honour.
Yeah, I'll still have him in the numbers, Enormous Honour. I'm not completely off, but I thought there's a couple in there that probably had better winning chances, but we will find out in due course.